Be right back. Go take a shite.
Toma pues un poco de eso para ver, para que luego sacamos la cosa esa. Tómate un poco de eso para que luego hagamos la masilla. Toma un poco de todo. De la masilla, que se caliente un poco.
That was a serious ass dump. Alright. Let's talk to this guy again.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules him out as a suspect.
Just brushing my beard real quick. Alright, so I think from last time, nothing in their room, it's in this room. We look at that picture. Look at that.
Check if she was a regular.
Downtown LA. We got the address.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Yeah, we want to know too. Oh, the muddy shoes. No, those are in a different room. Nothing in there. Yeah, the other bookmark, the other matchbook. Get the fucking matchbook. There you go.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Yep, she left without her stuff.
So she went out without her handbag?
Pick up the damn lipstick.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
So let me further investigate it. That's kind of it. It's not letting me. I don't feel anything on it.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Not even that you had to tip a damn dumb fingerprint on that shit. Muddy boots.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression of the crime scene.
Alright, now I'm gonna go outside. This is where the game froze last time. Let's see. Let's hope it doesn't freeze again. Fishing line. And that's just a fishing rod, or fishing little thingy.
Seems irrelevant.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't even see that on the map.
Seems like a decent guy.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks for your help.
Alright, let's go talk to this guy. Or wait, what was that? So we have the hobo camp. Yep, that's the tourist resident. That's where we are now. That's the bar. People. That's the Bobby Ross. Friend of the Tarzan's alibi for a night of murder. Alright, let's go talk to this fool.
Stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop who caught her.
Ah. Man has some rope.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
I think that's enough for that. Oh, what was that? Oh no. Ah, I didn't even see that.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Alright, I think that's enough.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Teresa, alright.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
Why didn't you stay with her? Alright, I need to... Okay, so the truth... It's truth, doubt, and something else. This is different on my thing, because it's remastered, or whatever.
Can I comfort my daughters now?
Shut the fuck up. So it's lie, accuse. Okay, truth, lie, and doubt. No, lie, doubt. Alright, so wait, what did he fucking say? So around 8:30, the card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove here, paid the sitter, and went to bed. Okay. And victims. Wet jacket. That. This is, what is this? This is the laundry ledger. Laundry label.
Why did you only report your wife missing this morning?
I thought she would have called up last night from the bar.
No, fuck, that was wrong. Victim state of mind.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Barron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. Can't be anyone who knew her.
No, everyone loved Teresa. She was full of life. Can't.
For the record, Tarleton, did you kill your wife?
Oh my God. No. I didn't kill my wife. Fuck you for suggesting it.
Motherfuck. That's like, I'm doubting him, bro. I'm not fucking accusing him.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
I think you're in an unhappy marriage, Lars. I think you're lying, and you would like to get it off your chest.
You telling me my wife was unhappy? What proof do you have of that?
I don't know, your fucking shits.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Spill it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. Sounds like the Tarleton broad had her last drink at Barron's Bar. We should check the place out.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Yeah, let's go check out this fucking bar.
103 AD.
How the fuck do I turn that music off? Stupid bitch.
Whoa there!
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Baron right here. Dude, it's pretty cloudy today. There's like there's no way out back. Let's go in.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
We don't have time for you to be making guesses. What time was it exactly?
Hey, give me a break. I don't remember it to the second.
Motherfuck.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other men?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD. Don't make me chase you, shitbird.
Why do you announce
Can't let
it?
this
Why do
son of a
you
bitch
make it
get
so
away.
hot? Oh my god, bro. I fucking hate these guys.
Go, Phelps. Get after him. Come on. You got a ride. Get in and drive. I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Yeah, can you
I
get
don't
on
think
the
the
road?
killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Alright, there we go. Run.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Fuck, I missed.
Now is not the time to play around, Phelps. Let's end this part.
Motherfucker.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Show me your hands!
That car's about to blow up, guy.
Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
What happened to the woman?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Fuck, that was
We're taking
wrong.
you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Damn, the cop.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages for me?
Just a second. You have one new message from Lieutenant Fleischer. Bartender Benny Clough reports victim Teresa Terrellson last seen entering the yellow cab number 3591.
Can you have an APB put out on that vehicle? We'll need all sightings relayed to car 11K.
Sure, Detective. All radio dispatch now.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thank you.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, I guess we ought.
Maybe he's a runaway. AWOL. I already forgot what AWOL means. Like,
11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
yeah, how do I put that?
You see our taxi anywhere?
Yo, who the fuck you think you're hitting, guy?
Yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
Wilshire and Whitmer.
Where's that cab got to now?
Fuck is it at? That shit's deep. Look where I'm at. The fuck? No, that's not it. What the fuck's a cab at? Two residents. Make a left here. How'd I miss that?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
Green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
¿Quién?
Una señora me llamó.
I guess that's just a question I have to ask that guy, I guess. What's this? Let's go to the fucking hobo camp. Bitch.
I get the point.
Oh yeah, there you go. AWOL, absent without leave. I remember now. Fuck. That was close. Yeah, how far is this fucking camp at? Alright, let's make a left here. Yeah, right. Nope, no. Actually, yeah, I think I should have. Let's make a left there. Under the bridge. Not under it, yeah. I think I gotta be.
Cole!
Yeah, I thought you could breathe through that. What? Crime scene contaminated? How does that even work?
You're the reason brothers and sisters should
Hey, isn't that
marry.
the cop who solved the big case and got promoted? The only reason some people get lost.
¿Tú dices que ya es tiempo de mi cita?
Can you drive to this one?
¿Tengo que ir a dónde?
And where exactly are we going?
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
We're looking for a tall, disfigured man at the camp.
Could be difficult. Most bums look deformed to me.
Come on, Rusty. This isn't gothic fiction. Hobos are just like you or me. They're just men who've fallen on hard times.
You ain't much of a detective, Phelps. You think a hobo's like me. Clue number one, how do I smell?
Of alcohol and stale sweat. You know, I may be onto something here.
Very funny, Phelps.
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait. What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
Calling you stupid would be an insult to stupid people.
Yeah, you wouldn't say that shit if I was Snoopy right now. You motherfucker.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Going back to Central Station. Alright, let's go do these fucking interviews.
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Furlough?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
So you were defending Mrs. Terrellson's honor?
No. Yeah, something like that.
Fuck.
Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
El 10 de abril yo fui al doctor y me encontró infección en la garganta, pero todavía no me he sentido muy bien.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. Got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American, 249. I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
It's not how I'd put it.
Think you fucking
So
smart?
the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, detective.
Alright, so
Got
let's
a
see.
message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assault.
Thanks.
What now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
Where the fuck is the fucking exit? I fucking hate this place. Check out that fucking depot.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? Three suspects in the can and one in the hook. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to
11K, go ahead.
The drone reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Only have time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, we have Lars Terrellson picked up.
11K, roger.
$2.49. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Here she is. No, 149. $2.49. Maybe he All American? No, these are different ones.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All American 249. It would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zepparelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
Temple Street, right by the fucking Pobo camp.
I'll need to run the loop.
We're not gonna drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
At least they're decent enough to market. I have a feeling we have to go to the hobo camp. You see, you're going this way. Yeah, look, see, it goes right by the hobo camp. Temple Street. Which is Temple Street, Temple Street. Where are we? Oh, just gotta go straight this way.
Damn it!
Fuck out of the way, guys.
Continue the response.
Is that a bus right there? No, it's not a bus. There's a trolley thing there.
Continue the response.
You idiot!
There's some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
Yo, you're my fucking whip, nigga. Yo, did I fucking leave that guy there? That malaka.
These people!
House Bells Tree.
LAPD. We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic. You need to hold out for the cavalry battle.
How do we do that?
Like this. Fuck off, keep you down, Bill.
If you want your rightful
Killing
share,
make you feel powerful.
we need to fight for it!
Your disciples know what you did last night? What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. He left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops. The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
SS. The Crystal Ballroom. Can you fucking zoom in?
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Ah, look, nautical rope.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
Missing morphine. Yeah, I don't really want to know about that.
What now?
Let's finish this. Back to the station.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder. Going this way.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in a flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrellson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
You have an alibi? Someone reliable. Someone who will be around on the day of the trial.
Fuck your trial. The capitalist system needs another victim from amongst the masses. So be it.
Yeah, no, oh, it was right.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrellson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't get that many questions right. I got 3 stars, 4 stars. Distinguished. Wait, Crystal Ballroom?
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song. When
What the fuck is going on? The studio secretary murder. On a boat. Roadway. It's tracks, yep. Why the fuck is she in a train yard?
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your head, Council. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any more in his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside the railroad line. 40-year-old boy.
Right, Skipper.
Another body, and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly. Did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
The heck? More for this?
You're behind the wheel. You know the way. You can drive.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
RKO. Money to loan.
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Hartfield's.
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
22K. Kind of trash.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
I think that's one of the things you should know. Like, yo, guy.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Hope is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Any sentry unit possible 415 at Olvera Street Plaza. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Gently.
Dude, I got fucking T-boned. Or rear-ended or something, whatever you want to call that. Yeah, motherfucker. This ain't New York. Son of a bitch. Oh, that was close. Look at these fucking cars have like good response, I guess. Jesus, this is on the other side of town? Yeah, it is. Oh, I thought it would have fucking...
11K, go ahead.
11K, roger. Citizen reports at 415 at Olvera Street.
You're crazy.
Well, I'm crazy. It's your fault. Running around behind my back. How am I supposed to trust you, goddammit?
Whoa, sir. I think you ought to calm down.
Mind your own goddamn business. Why is everybody always on my case?
What the fuck? Fucking old geezer.
Officer, watch it!
Hurt me!
Mr. Give it up, old man!
Get the bastard.
Fuck out of the way.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Shot him in the fucking leg. BRB.
Car 11K. Code 4 at Olvera Street, but I'll need an ambulance. Shots fired. Suspect is down.
Roger on your ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 at the Elvira Street Plaza.
He's good looking for a policeman.
Can you drive to this one?
11K.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
Looks like her skirt was brought up.
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them. What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
No good to me.
Alright, dear Evelyn, I hope that this letter finds you in a better way than you were when we last parted. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor. That's like an L. Or like a C. Taking too much liquor, and we both know that makes you, how that makes you, what makes me come,
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
Where's the rest of the letter? Evelyn Summers,
to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her. This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Two large suitcases, small suitcases, bedroll, pillow, plain bed sheet, 3 photo frames. Don't know what that says. Rolling pin.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age. Lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
The smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
The autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Ah. Ring.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
That's it. Wow, that's why I need Dexter Morgan.
Blood splatter on the carriage. She must have been struck while standing up.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Oh man, that cat's fat. That cat's cute. Alright, that's not our car. That's our shitty car. Or I could drive there, it seems close.
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your... money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired.